Okay, of course I didn't get out of here, so here's part 2 for Christy and anybody else who likes watching us hunt for stones. Look at that. I just saw so many pretty ones. I just threw my stuff down and decided I was going to look for these little guys. Look at this little guy. I saw one I wanted to pick up. So if he doesn't get found, that's okay, then he's not meant to be found. I don't know, these kind of tend to come out weird sometimes. They end up sideways, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing. That's pretty, isn't it? Look at this one. Look at how pretty. There's another one of the burgundy, and he's got lines in him. I found some really amazing pieces in just digging through this area for hours on end. I come out here last winter on days like this, bring all my gear, lots of warm clothing, and just start digging. And then I didn't, you know, I'd lose track of time because I was so into it. See, this is one of those little, these are like little flat, long shells, and they're very, very delicate. So it's exciting to find a whole one. This guy's half. So imagine this twice the length. What do we got in here? Ooh, wow. That one's oh my God, look at that. That one's coming. It is nice when you're able to dig through them and they're wet. If you know which ones to turn down. So you don't end up coming back, going back and forth, but that was part of the learning process. This one is coming to you, Christy. That reminds me of another planet. I just automatically saw that, and it all just kind of came rushing through. Let's see. We're looking in different places, so I hope I'm not passing things you want to look at. Because I'm trying to look and keep the camera steady at the same time. If you were to fall on my face, I'd be jerking you everywhere. Oh my God. What in the world? There is some really, look at that. Look at him. Holy cow. So I am bringing some rather large ones home with me tonight. I better put these in my bag. Let's see. I've got shells in my pocket, otherwise I'd just pop them in my pocket like I normally do. I don't want to break those shells. Look how pretty that is. I feel some raindrops. Wow. Hold on, I gotta put these down. It's my bag. Ugh. Here, I gotta get on the ground because my bending over. It's hurting my back. That is a beautiful stone, and he's smooth. So let's take him home and see. This one's rough. I'm gonna leave this guy. I mean, there's so many out here, you know. At one point, you know, I may decide to start playing with those stones again because I really did create some beautiful ones. And like even the ones that came out for you, I don't know how to replicate it. So, you know, it's a learning process. It's trying to figure out what I did right the first time because I don't follow recipes. And then every time I tried to replicate it, it just wasn't working. This is a cute little guy. See, I love getting in these little caves. Like, I feel like an explorer. Dora. I've watched too many kids' movies. Not to my delight. It did get old, especially Barney. Sorry, guys. That one is so cool. Here, wait, let's get out. Let's see, hold on. I'm rolling over. Okay. Oh, my butt's getting wet. What's that? I mean, there's so many different, it's just like, I don't know, to me, it feels like I'm looking for jewels. In a pile of jewels. And just trying to find your favorite. She's pretty. Isn't he? Oh my God. Okay, I've got lots of those. Come up here. Uh-oh, we got some of my favorite, like, long ones here. He's not smooth enough. He's kind of little. Oh, I think I can believe him. He's got a cool pattern. So, yeah, I think I was saying in the other video, it's like, every day you come back, it's different. The beach is different, you know, and so it's like a whole new experience. All the stones have been shuffled around, new ones come in, some go out, you know, it just is, so it's, I love that color. Let's see that, oh, I thought that might have been a nice paint on. Because I'm always on the lookout because there's nothing like a good canvas. Let's see, here. This one's pretty. Do that. I love jumping on these big rocks. Let's see. Now that's a really nice piece for you to paint on. He's not that big, but I still love him. Not one of those line pieces. Let's see. Thick and a little bit rough. I love coming up in these crevices. Look at that. Ooh. Don't poop on me. I heard that guy right over my head. That was another one. We just saw one like this. Wow, he's smooth. He just feels good. I know, he's simple, but look at the top of him. There's a nice piece of sea glass that's been around for a while. I'm gonna pop, these guys are little. Oh, the shell must be in my other pocket. Okay. Up here. All right. Look at that one. Yeah, I definitely feel more like, you know, it's coming out here, you know, you can hike along the rocks, you can, you know, you get good exercise doing this stuff. So it is fun to go to beaches like the one, you know, we've just discovered. I am keeping, I am not going to be announcing, you know, certain beaches. I respect the privacy of the locals, and so I won't be announcing where I am, but maybe I'll come up with my own little names. But at any rate, that with that just big pile, you know, of stones for miles that we've been in the past week. There's a pretty piece. Found lots of those down at Stone Beach. Where it's fun to just sit and dig. This feels more like, you know, you can go hiking out on those stones, get stuck like I did, you know, out there in the water, which is always fun. Ooh, that's an interesting one. What is that? What's going on there? He's got like a hole. I hear a dog. Let's see if he comes up to me. I'm not sure. I'll let him approach me. That one, there's something really interesting about this one. I think I'll put him in my pocket. Okay, just checking to see where I am. That's a pretty piece. Down in here, there's one. This is like a really smooth burgundy piece. I'm gonna put him in my, oh wow! Sorry, I got distracted. Look at that. I love these. Look at that. Let's see, hold them still. Okay. Look at that one. And then, you know, these big rocks themselves are just artwork. I mean, look at all the colors in that. Then you go have fun and, you know, play artist with your lighting tools. Alright, we're gonna come back here. I'll be shut down pretty soon. As my back is. We try to be gentle with it still. Still in the healing process, but we've done a lot more than Western medicine ever did to me. So, I just have to watch it. He's a cute, beanie little weenie. He says hello, Christy. I don't know. I wasn't just speaking to that seagull, but sure. I haven't learned to speak seagull yet. Although I do feel their energy, and that's a whole different thing. It's just hard to describe. But now I cannot translate. That's pretty. Alright. What do we got over here? I see something with what? Interesting. Okay, I love those. How are these stones? I think we've been here. I'm starting to see some of the same stones. How are they formed? Look at this. You talk about universe inside of universe inside of universe. It's like, you got a stone like this that's made it all the way to Nantasket Beach. What has been its journey? And this is, well, and then we could talk about pieces of sand. I mean, it just goes on and on, doesn't it? It's a beautiful experience when you do start experiencing Gaia and realize all the beauty that is surrounding us. Needs to be cherished and loved and cleaned up. You know, we haven't done it any favors with all the stuff that's been introduced. We, the human species. It's a gorgeous rock. So it's time to clean up, you know. And that's what we're doing. That's what the new earth is about, huh? Perception, cleaner planet, peace. You know, I remember in high school when how terrifying it was when my boyfriend had to go sign up for the draft. That's what you had to do when you turned 18 as a teenager. Still a kid, huh? Talk about tough duty. And then right shortly after that, the Gulf War broke out, and I was terrified that they were going to have another draft. I remember calling my dad in tears. He fought in the Vietnam War, came home with a Purple Heart. So it was a much scarier time for us than the new generation has experienced, thankfully. Talk about a terrible law, you know, making people, forcing people to do things that is against their true nature. So that's all we're going to say about that, because this is supposed to be positive. And look at what we just found. See? Talk about distraction. The universe is like, okay, on to better things. Gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, wow. That one's coming. I've never seen a stone like that. I did see this one too. See, this is why I end up being down here for 8 hours. Look at this. What is this? What is that? Woo! It's gorgeous. He's got so much going on. All right. What else do we got down here? It's always fun to take these home and wash them up. Put some mineral oil on them. And, you know, put them in a beautiful wooden bowl or something and see, you know, what the discovery of the day has been. Christy has gotten to do that with me. That's a teeny little piece of sea glass I'm going to leave him. So I've got a lot of sea glass at home, and you know, it's real exciting for people to find. And so I don't like to be a beach hog. Although, if I see a good piece of sea glass, I'm grabbing it. So, yeah. I'm not like the beautiful pieces that are jumping out at me. Hope this isn't spinning. These are just so cool. I keep coming back to this one, huh? I feel his energy. Look at that. He's got that Native American look that I love. It's like a painting. Kind of reminds me of a sunset. Alright. Using this stuff, I'll start making my way back. Oh, that's pretty. That guy thought so too. Did you hear the honk? That's just got a little line through him. He's so cute. Ooh, this one's pretty. He's got a big chunk out of him. Oh, what's this? Okay. Give it another sweep. What do we got here? That looks shiny to me. I might have to wipe him off on my pants. Hold on. He's really pretty. I'll have to clean him up some more if I can find some water before I take him home. Let's see. He's just got yellows and reds and wow, we'll see. I don't know. It'll be fun in the unveiling. Okay. So once again, goodbye from them casket. Oh, wow.